The Alter Ego Effect, The Power of Secret Identities to Transform Your Life, by Todd Herman. This summary is brought to you by Hook My Book. There are two different personalities that people can be identified with, the heroic self and the trapped self. The trapped self is the part of you that is not living the life that you want to, and the heroic self is the part of you that is living the life that you want to. The author says that when you are experiencing boredom, anxiety, anger, jealousy, resistance, overwhelm, or fear, you can't reasoning yourself out of it, but you can use your imagination to change whose gut you are checking and be heroic self. Cicero was the first person to write about the alter ego, or the other I. He used the term to refer to a part of ourselves that is trusted and healthy, and which is always there to help us achieve our goals. Cicero believed that the alter ego was an innate part of human nature, and that it was a valuable tool that could be used to improve our mental and physical health. The author became interested in Native American culture, and one day while reading about the spiritual significance of war dances, he realized that the purpose of the ceremony was to gather as one and channel the spirits in order to help the tribe win in battle. The author then applied this understanding to his football career, and by using the alter ego of players he admired, he was able to play at a level much greater than his natural abilities. The mysteries of the mind. Rowan Atkinson was bullied for his stuttering throughout his school years. He eventually earned an MSc in electrical engineering from Oxford University, and found that when he played a character other than himself, the stammering disappeared. This may have been some of the inspiration for his career in acting. We do know that our imaginations are an incredible force to create new worlds and new possibilities if used with intention. The ordinary world is full of things that can suppress your confidence, such as negative thoughts, feelings, and experiences. The extraordinary world, on the other hand, is full of things that can boost your confidence, such as positive thoughts, emotions, and experiences. The alter ego effect is the idea that the two worlds create two completely different experiences. The extraordinary world is where you go when you want to do something really great or when you are facing a challenge. In the ordinary world, you are just stuck and the enemy is always trying to stop you. In the extraordinary world, you have a set of characteristics or superpowers that you activate from your core self to show up and do great things. The author discusses the different types of imaginations people have and how they can be used to achieve success. He talks about how people are judged by what they do, not by what they think or intend to do. You can use an alter ego to entertain a group of people when you have been a boring person until now. The alter ego is the persona that you put on when you are in different situations, or when you are representing yourself to other people. In some ways, it is a way to act differently in order to achieve your goals. For example, Daniel Craig used his alter ego of James Bond to be more confident and successful in her career. Ordinary world. The ordinary world is a world that people usually live in. It's a world where people feel like they're stuck and their dreams and goals aren't being achieved. It's frustrating and stressful, and it often creates a lot of self-judgment. The ordinary world is an easy place to stay stuck because it's not life or death for most people. There is no one way to create an alter ego, but that it starts with uncovering what is ordinary about your life. You can start by asking yourself what is making a particular area in your life ordinary. Once you identify what is not working, you can begin to brainstorm ideas on how to make that area more ordinary. The book offers some tips on how to do this, such as by focusing on what you are capable of doing, rather than what you think you should be doing. The 5 bridges to progress are starting, continuing, less of, more of, and thinking, feeling, doing. The 5 bridges to progress can help or hurt the quality of someone's life. Most of us aren't aligned. We're fighting against an internal tension that has a deep desire to be living in an extraordinary world, if there was only something outside of us that would change. Don't stay trapped by this thinking, because that's where the enemy lives. Just be honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself is how you'll find the emotional resonance, the driving force, the purpose, that will fuel the alter ego. Target mapping. Target mapping is a process of breaking down an objective or goal into manageable steps, in order to come up with a plan of action to reach that goal. Extremely successful people think in terms of end in mind, which is the ability to think about what you want to achieve and then work backward to figure out the steps necessary to get there. The process of target mapping can help you identify key steps and moments of impact, which are the most important times and places to take action. Successful people are able to identify and overcome any obstacles that stand in their way, because they have developed the skills and capabilities necessary to achieve their goals. The common forces. The common forces that can hold us back from achieving our goals are things like not controlling our emotions, lacking self-confidence, worrying about what others may think of us, doubting our abilities, and bad attitude. An alter ego can help overcome these forces. Be your own coach. Intrinsic motivators are the motivations we have that are just inherently good for us, like wanting to help others, needing to be successful, or wanting to feel proud. You may find that only one motivator resonates with you, or maybe you find that there are multiple motivators at work. However, if you do not find anything at work that is okay, it means you are not using your intrinsic motivators. The author encourages us to be their own coach and to learn how to play with their alter egos and show up slightly differently. An alter ego can help you overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. When you're in your ordinary world, you're bogged down by fear, doubt, and negative thoughts. An alter ego helps you escape the ordinary world and focus on the challenges and opportunities that await you in the extraordinary world. Wanted, strong emotion. The 4 core motivators are trauma, destiny, altruism, and self-expression. Trauma can come from anything that has happened in a person's life, such as experiencing loss or violence. Destiny is what drives people to pursue their goals, whether it is for personal gain or for something larger. Altruism is the desire to help others for no other reason than to feel good about oneself. Self-expression is the desire to do something because it is fulfilling and makes you feel good inside. Ask yourself, why do I want this, or why do I want to make it my extraordinary world, or why do I want to create an alter ego? Purpose and emotion are intimately entwined. The 5 Whys tool is a problem-solving technique that helps someone to find and understand the cause of a problem. It's a relatively simple process, and great to help you figure out what's really motivating you. Here's how it works: you ask, why, and keep asking until you get to the core, to that place of deep emotional resonance. When you hit that emotion, you'll know it. Knowing this is what will keep that fire burning when you're tired and sore, and you want to quit or give up. Ask yourself, what are the traits, abilities, attitudes, beliefs, values, and behaviors you'd possess to defeat the enemy trying to stop you? Extraordinary people have many of the following traits. They are adaptable, brave, bright, broad-minded, calculative, calm, courageous, decisive, diligent, friendly, good-natured, happy, and optimistic. Finally, remember the 6 principles. 1. Bring it on. Embrace the challenge. 2. I'm ready for anything. Stay flexible and adaptable. 3. I'm a creative force. Embrace your imagination and creativity. 4. I love to play. Keep a playful attitude. 5. I wonder what will happen. Appreciate discovery and curiosity. 6. I believe I can change. Know you can reshape your mind. If there's something that separates pros from amateurs in any domain of life, it's the willingness to welcome obstacles and embrace challenges. Pros see them as a force that will make them stronger, sharpen their skills, and make them more valuable. Your extraordinary world will challenge you, and if you face it with an openness and willingness to be challenged, then you'll find yourself developing more of the next mindset. End of the summary. Thanks for listening.